button because otherwise it doesn't matter for an XSplit setup, but for the studio setup you have like it just captures your screen. It doesn't like capture the game. So if you go like that, like they see your start menu and shit.
Dude,
so I always rip out the start button.
I do. OBS always captures the game. I use.
Yeah.
But like Twitch
has
has way
XSplit
has way more features though, right, than OBS.
Oh no, XSplit captures the game. It's just with the studio setup.
With the studio setup, okay.
You literally output the monitor's video feed directly into the mixer. So it's whatever shows on the monitor shows in the.
I guess I need to learn this stuff if I'm going to be doing production stuff.
Yeah, we'll teach you.
Okay, that's fine. I'll figure it out. I'm a fast learner.
So lesson number 1: don't have the cable draped in front of you.
That's probably a good lesson. But like I don't have. I guess I can do this.
You got tons of room. Hello everybody on stream. Hello.
Your mom has tons of room. I'm sorry.
So we're just doing a quick audio test, guys. So Brian's pretty loud, so I don't really know if I need to be louder than him. I might need to be quieter than him actually, but let us know how the audio is, and then we'll get started.
I can try to turn it down. I can mumble.
Yeah.
That's good casting sense.
Pooptosis. There you go.
What?
That's a great name.
Already? God damn, I'm already getting inflamed. That did not take long.
This guy's spamming it too.
Come on.
Yeah, this is a replay, guys. So if the audio is all good, we're gonna hop into it. So
yeah, I'm at 150.
Just waiting for your reply.
I am very much noob. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do need to shave actually. That's man, it's been a hard couple weeks, guys.
Dude, I got a little neck beard going on myself.
Okay, looks like we're good. So,
all right,
guys, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have our first Kickstarter replay. So stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back to a Kickstarter replay cast for the Beyond the Summit Indiegogo studio project. A lot of you guys graciously donated your time, your money, and your support towards our studio project almost a year ago. It's been a while. We've moved to a new house. We've brought in some fresh faces who weren't with us back then, but who are going to add a lot to what we're doing this year. Of course, I'm LD. I'm joined by K-Poptosis, for those who haven't seen him before on camera.
Right.
You had a little cameo at the International.
I did have a cameo at the International. I had a cute little interview where I crashed an entire website. That was fun.
But yeah, K-Poptosis is going to be doing a lot of stuff for this year. Stats amongst them, but we wouldn't have been able to bring him in without the support of everybody who contributed to the Kickstarter and helped us get started. So big thanks to you guys. With that being said, this is Daniel McNamara. I'm bad at pronouncing the names, but it's his replay. He is an up-and-coming Australian caster. I believe he is Mr. Danivus, our Zeus for this game. So we'll introduce the teams and get underway as soon as I fix my camera settings. But how you doing, Brian?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm enjoying my time out in California. It's been a lot of fun. It's a lot better than Alabama in most respects.
Yeah, Brian is from
couldn't tell.
Not from the
civilized part.
Civilized parts of Alabama. So, yeah, apparently there are civilized parts of Alabama though.
There are.
Which I
there are a couple. There are a couple civilized parts of Alabama.
So we'll talk more about Alabama, I'm sure. If you hang out with Brian for long enough, you'll know more than you ever needed to about Alabama. But
come on.
No, I'm just kidding. But we'll start by introducing our team. So on the Dire side, we have our heroes: Logical Scope, the offlane Marana. Solo mid will be the real hero, Mr. Danivus, playing the Zeus. He is the contributor for this one. And top lane might be our first blood. Casual 1 minute offlane Pugna first blood. No, he's gonna win. And then that leaves Mino on the Centaur, clearly distorted your line, and EJ on the Tinker. And Brian, you want to do the Radiant side?
I sure do. On the Radiant,
so they're the bad guys. We want them to lose.
Oh yeah. For the bad guys, we have L Dubs playing the Treant Protector down here. Babysitting Master Chef playing the Bloodseeker.
Oh
Mid lane, we have Communism for the win. Playing
Not
the
to
Razor.
be confused with the Capitalist.
Exactly.
Like mortal enemies, I guess.
And then up here on top lane, getting stunned by the Lion, is OSG Amiel. Amiel playing the Axe. feel like I'm missing a hero somewhere. Oh, that's the Pugna who's coming back in. That is Onion here, 1903.
There you go. So, all delivered in the dulcet tones of an Alabamian citizen. But, of course, the player that we really want to keep an eye on is the contributor. It's Danivus. He's our hero. Lightning versus Lightning middle lane. This is not a good matchup for Zeus. Zeus should not win. Generally, Zeus loses his lane, and he's still top lane. Hold that thought. 2 hero stun. 2 hero stun. Everyone on the run. But nobody dead.
Nobody dead quite yet. Now, this is the kind of lane that I would hate going up against in the Pug, just because I really hate laning against Axe.
Yeah.
Thankfully, since the nerf to Battle Hunger, it's not quite as awful.
Why did that get nerfed again?
I think they I think Ice Frog just wanted to direct.
Was Axe really too strong? Like, oh, we gotta knock the Axe down a page.
I think it was just like if he kept Battle Hunger where it was at and kept kept buffing counter helix, then just like lane skipping in pubs would just be to the point where it'd just be unbearable. It's already pretty unbearable, but I can only imagine that. Ice Frog sometimes thinks about pubs, occasionally.
Yeah, and this is an older version, guys. I believe Danivus emailed this to us a few months ago.
It's true.
It's probably 6.78, I want to say. Maybe 6.79, but I don't think it's any older than that, unless he sent us an older replay. But with that being said, to be honest, I don't remember exactly all that's changed between then and now.
It says his Tango has 4 charges. Is that a bug because of the way it looks for us?
Probably a bug.
It's probably a bug. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering. I was like, hey, if this was from months ago, why does the Tango have 4 charges? But that makes sense.
And, yeah, this Pugna's really manly, man.
I think he's going to go down. Oh, that's going to be first blood. Standing in the marching machines for an extended period of time does not feel good.
No. Question mark? You can't see when I draw on the map, but I gave him a big question mark there. Yeah, they're tri-laning the Centaur. These lanes are pretty clowny.
Dude, a tri-lane Tinker, though.
Support Centaur is okay, but he needs some levels. Like, he's not like a hero that can run around at level 1 all game.
No.
You can actually jungle Centaur alright if you level up return early, but
agreed.
He's like a if you do that, he's like a do-nothing jungler until like the 5-6 minute mark.
And like the beginning of 6.79 when they finally let Centaur into captain's mode, you saw a little bit of him, and like I liked him kind of as like the farmer in an aggressive tri-lane. I saw that a couple of times. Like I saw Virtus Pro run him, and I think they farmed up like a couple of hearts, and that was fun. But I think they realized that's not really sustainable. That's not something you can do a lot. And so we really saw Centaur hasn't really been picked in like the last 2 months.
He was really broken when he came out, though.
Oh, agreed.
When the ult stunned, just casual 1 minute cooldown. Your entire team moves at haste move speed and stuns.
Don't remind me about that.
He went from being like completely OP to kind of shit, which
I
don't know. He never really had his day in the sun, is the sad part. He got nerfed real quick. But keep an eye on our hero mid. Danivus is doing, I think, better than expected against Razor.
I would agree. He's winning the last hit battle, 15 last hits to 13.
You can just spam Chain Lightning and CS with that, but
sure
Razor can kind of zone you out of lane. And he hasn't gone for any points in Unstable Current, which I think you really want to get at least 1 or 2 points against nukers. But he will. There you go, Zeus!
Oh!
Amiel running into the neutrals. Is he gonna? Oh, he dead.
He dead.
That Zeus ult just got them 2 kills, possibly 3.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's good timing for a Zeus ult.
I love that change to Zeus ult, where it's like super low cooldown. It used to be really long cooldown at the early levels.
It's such a good ability, though.
I think it used to be 120. I want to say it used to scale in duration. I can't remember, but it definitely was close to like 2-minute cooldown.
Okay.
Which is not quite Enigma territory, but it's long and not so bad anymore.
Agreed. See, I'm the kind of person that I'm never sad when I have a Zeus in one of my Pug games, because there's so many times where I'm just all chatting Zeus ult when there's no Zeus in my team, just because everyone gets away with like
Zeus,
2 HP.
Please. Zeus, please.
So I'm always happy to see Zeus doing well. And he's already got 2 assists. He's even with the Razor in lane. He's doing very well so far.
Yeah, the nice thing when you run a global hero like Zeus or Invoker is if you get the last hits on the kills, you actually get the experience.
Right.
Which is one of the reasons why Exort Invoker is so strong. Because if you just snipe kills with Sunstrike, and you have a Midas, you get extremely overleveled if you start snowballing.
I mean, CIS Carnage, the entire meta rotated around how can we set up global kills with Sunstrike the best. Like, let's go Clockwork, Mirana, Bane, so we can just hit all parts of the map. We can Clockwork, we can send a hook shot, trap somebody in the
Call of
cogs.
Duty draft.
It is the Call of Duty
Sniper
draft.
YOLO MLG 420.
It was all about setting up
this?
Sunstrikes.
Oh, that's Centaur. Almost died to the
So
Centaur.
low.
Did you play a lot of Dota 1, Brian?
I played almost no Dota 1, and by that I mean I played absolutely zero Dota 1. I never owned Warcraft 3.
So in Dota 1, they actually use the same model for a lot of like creeps and heroes.
I do know that. I'm
like
very well researched.
Centaur creeps and Centaur heroes look the same. Lifestealer look the same as the melee creeps for the dire side.
Ogre Magi look like the Ogre creeps, because
Yes.
I've seen that replay where the Ogre would hide.
And what's fun is at nighttime, creeps go to sleep. So you could be Lifestealer and like, or not Lifestealer, but you could be Centaur and do like some clowny shit where you just walk into the creep camp and just stand there.
Oh my god.
And like they'll notice like you don't have the Z animation over your head, but like it takes a second and you just be like, surprise, motherfucker. Come out and kill them. So some things aren't quite as effective in Dota 2.
So up here in this top lane, this is the crap I'm talking about. Back when Tranquil Boots was still like, this is definitely before Tranquil Boots did the thing where they broke and like gave you no HP regen after a time.
Oh, I missed the kill, man.
Oh,
Off to a great start here.
but like up here in the
Sorry,
top lane,
fellas.
Axe can do this stuff where he just creep skips. He's got the Tranquil Boots. He's got 2 stout shields.
It's real. Axe loves the tower dive though,
Oh,
and
it's
it's
so
really hard
annoying.
to tower dive against Zeus and Tinker,
That's
especially
true.
with Max March. Like
That's very true.
you'll get the kill maybe, and then you just die anyway. So. Battle Hunger's not too good against Tinker either. He's gonna get some creep kills with Max March and machines, and EJ off to the jungle. He's been pretty efficient so far, sitting at 3,600 net worth. Should have his bots on the way, and he's got them 8-minute bots.
Wow.
He got a lot of help from the Zeus with that early almost 3 heroes killed, but
Wow.
yeah, he's been CSing well, and the mid game's gonna be really hard for this radio lineup. Tinker with 8-minute bots and Zeus, and they have Mirana ult to set up ganks. Yeah, good luck not feeding.
I want to know if this is back. We're gonna find out very
It
soon.
was 6.79 by the way.
This is 6.79. Okay.
Yeah, that's what.
I wanted to see Centaur
Danivus was saying
I
in
wanted
the
to see
chat.
Centaur stunning people. I wanted this to be a ridiculous strat, where Centaur was gonna stun everyone and.
Mirana ult into Centaur ult.
Oh,
Just
I'm having nightmares.
everybody hasted running in Invis,
I'm
stunning
having
everyone
nightmares.
else. Meanwhile, in the jungle, Axe going man mode onto our little Zeus. Zeus just looks so pathetic. Like I hate playing this hero because I feel so.
He's gonna turn
I
it
don't feel
around
manly.
though.
Yeah, he's tanky.
If it wasn't for that tree ult or tree armor, it's not his ult.
Yeah,
It's so
not,
good it might as well be.
maxing living armor. Not a big fan, but well, they're diving the Tinker now. Zeus ult is available. They really can't dive. Like I hate playing against heroes like Zeus because you can't play super aggressive when the
Right.
ult's up.
And this is just wasted time, really. Like, X is gonna end up getting a good creep skip here, but when you're chasing that far, it's so dangerous, and there's not really a whole lot you can gain out of it.
Well, he's not actually taking a tower. Oh, clearly dropping pretty low. Your lion's on
Just
the run.
wandering into these 2 heroes that are back at the base.
I love when that happens. Just like casually struts up in the lane. It's like
Lions.
we had that moment. I don't know if you were watching at that particular point because we do see our Razor go down. We had that moment today in the matches where AUI 2000 was just like randomly in the pit as Chen, and I think he had this moment where he's like, "I don't want to be here, guys." Then the Visage Familiar Scout, and I was like, "Shit, fucking dead."
He did get a pro deny to Roche though. It was AUI on the chin, and he was able to be like, "Hey, Roche,
What,
come
today's
attack
games?
me." It was today's game. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, we see an Arrow Master Chef. Wait, he denied Roche?
No, he denied himself to Roche.
Oh, yeah. That was the time.
Yeah.
But, like, he didn't want to be... He's like, I don't want to be in the pit. Like, that's one of those, like, casually you just roll into the lane and they're like, oh, shit.
Oh shit! I don't
What
actually
the
want to be
fuck is
here.
going on? Yeah, so I would like to see this Dire squad use Moonlight Shadow to take some fights. They don't have Centaur ult yet. They don't have Lion ult, so maybe wait for those two. But, I mean, you've got Zeus, level 6 Mirana, and a Tinker with 8-minute bots. Even though he doesn't have rockets, you could still take fights and easily get kills.
Right. I mean, if I'm just looking at this lineup from a completely like unbiased standpoint at the beginning of this match, I'd worry about the late game potential of this team. But
The Dire side?
the Dire side, because I mean
they're way stronger late game.
I know, but I'm saying like, but looking at it now that they've done so well, I mean, Zeus, Mirana, Tinker, you don't really think is your stereotypical let's make the game go late type of comp. I mean, Zeus is a good hero, but he's not exactly a late game hero.
Meanwhile, everyone's dying. Danivus, he
Sorry.
does get silenced. Bloodseeker
Oh,
is
and
the
he
bane of
will
all
fall.
Incasters' existences, and he will go down. But It's a 2 for 2, not a bad trade, and Tinker does live. That's, I would say, the most important hero on this team. As much as I love my boy Danivus, Tinker is so crucial.
Oh,
Lion, the Pug that decrepified himself, so he's just like right-clicked the tower because he couldn't hit him. He just died. Poor guy.
Poor guy.
But yeah, Zeus is gonna die a few times. I generally like to go for mobility items on him, like, and this is what you see Merlini do a lot as well. I think definitely can be considered an expert on Zeus play. Early Force Staff, early Boots of Travel, early Yule Scepter. He needs something that lets him move around the map well because he's a squishy, shitty hero with no mobility. So if you don't have it, you just feed. But we'll see what Danivus goes for. Up to 1,200 or 1,100 gold. Can also go just like point booster and try and tank up a bit.
Agreed. Now that's the strength buff he got a while back was pretty significant, but it's still just like so slow. The strength buff is good, but he doesn't really ever buy straight tanky items besides, like you said, like a point booster going towards Ags and the tankiness that gives you. So it's good.
My problem with going tank on Zeus is, in my experience, like, unless you're, you know, like 6-0 at 4 minutes, like, even if you're tanky, if you get caught, you still die.
Agreed.
9 times out of 10.
Agreed. Good strength gain does not a good tank make.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a good start, but you need a mobility skill, some high armor, an escape mechanism, and Zeus has only the decent strength gain, but not great starting strength.
No. It's just good relative to what other heroes like.
Give him the finger. No. Oh, he's dead anyway. That's such a sad line.
Oh, this line's 0-4.
Bloodseeker is actually really good this game. There's 3 heroes that he shits on. Tinker, Lion, and Zeus.
And he's going for that very fast Force Staff. He's going to be going for these clowny rupture kills. I love them.
Yeah. Force Staffs? Okay, see, I grew up playing Dota 1, played it for like 5 years. Then I played Heroes of Newerth for like 2 or 3, and in Heroes of Newerth, Force Staff actually had a mini stun for a while.
Oh, wow.
It interrupted channeling spells. Yeah, so Force Staff on Bloodseeker, well, I think he was a little bit different in that game, but it was outrageously strong because they try to TP out, you just Force Staff them.
Sure.
And it's fucking Force Staff. It's amazing anyway, but in Dota, it's not. It's nice for doing extra rupture damage, but
it's too bad it doesn't still give attack speed. Oh, clutch overgrowth.
Got dunked. Oh, that Zeus ult doing work, but no kills. Just the act. Man, look how low these guys are.
Man,
they lost like collectively. The team lost like 90% HP.
Right. 1
hero dead and 4 at like 10 to 20.
If only we had a 14-minute refresher.
Yeah. Or Ags.
Ags first is much better than refresher first. I've had some really gosh, when Zeus's go refresher before Ags in my pubs, I get really sad. Ags is just much better than just rushing that refresher early.
This late game is going to be hard to deal with though. Like, even though it's a pretty even game right now, it's 750 gold lead for the Radiant, 1750 experience lead for the Dire, but Tinker's free farming, has bots, blink, and is level 11. Zeus doing quite well, 10.5, and the other heroes are doing fine. Like, nobody's particularly farm, but Mirana's getting decent farm, and Centaur can pretty much just be used for his ult.
True.
Like, he's kind of just a good utility hero.
And he's building a mech.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Who else is going to, like, Lion's just going to die before he gets to use it.
No, that's extremely good, like, sense in pubs, because I feel like a lot of the times I play, it's like, oh, you're the mech carrier, you're going to build it whenever you get to it. But when
it's
you
like,
can
oh, you're Chen, you'll build the mech.
Right.
Some drafts, it's better to put it on other heroes.
Exactly. So they're actually thinking, they're like, oh, well, this Lion's basically feeding. He's not going to get a mech in time. He's getting dove at his base again. So...
Centaur ult. He's so fast.
And so Centaur decides to build the mech himself. Takes initiative, and it works. Oh, and a good arrow.
And a bad juke. A very bad juke. He's like, if I just keep on running, maybe the arrow won't catch me.
It'll go max range, right?
What is the move speed of arrow? It's obviously faster than how heroes run. But
I actually don't know. I'm going to research that really fast.
You should. You don't know?
I don't know everything. I'm not encyclopedic in my knowledge.
Get out of my house.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But yeah, our Tinker's... Oh, this is a huge kill. Tinker is the public enemy #1 for the Radiant squad, but he gets punched in the mouth. Goes down to your Zeus. Danivus, you can't run from heaven. 4-1 and 5. Against a Bloodseeker and Axe, really good early game ganking heroes. He's doing well. Gets the double kill. Jams it in.
Wow.
Well played, my friend.
Wonderful. So, for arbitrary number of the day, Sacred Arrow has a move speed of 857.14.
Okay, I thought it was like 750, but yeah, it's definitely that's what I mean when I like,
0.14.
I remember I was casting with Gods one time, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't really know a lot of like mechanics numbers. I just kind of do it by feel." And I think I know more numbers than him, but I'm also kind of the same way, where there's a lot of shit I don't know the exact mechanics for it. I just do it by feel, and all I know is generally you can't outrun Arrow unless you know it's about to expire. Like,
I mean, Bloodseeker 6.79 may be the only exclusion to that. If he gets,
how many times have you actually run really fast? As
that's never. I never played Bloodseeker, but like it's got to be kind of a vacuum for that to actually work.
Dude, that hero's so ass.
But with
it's unbelievable.
But with a Zeus, that would be the case. Well, I guess the Zeus has got to be on your team and on the other team. But like, if Zeus was on Bloodseeker's team, he could get the team low enough to where Thirst could work on like 4 or 5 heroes.
Yeah, if he gets extra pressures and he's like
and does it like immediately,
in 4 minutes.
Yeah,
definitely.
There you go.
Meanwhile, Mirana did snipe the Razor at the tower, and
it's Mirana.
They're gonna look to push, and
this
guy's a catcher.
Dude,
he likes tanking those arrows.
I don't know if this is Sing Sing throwing the arrows or just a really good catcher.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Not everyone's built to play catcher.
No.
Only the few, the proud, the brave. The Mirana feeders.
So we have
this Tinker's sticking around, man.
Yes, he is.
He's going to blink out. Mech comes out in the Centaur. So, taking overall stock of the game, even in terms of gold, experience, 4,000, pretty big, but not outrageous. But one team has, like, a lot of core items and levels, and one team really doesn't. Like, if you're this Radiant side, how do you actually force fights?
Right.
Because Axe just picked up Blink. I guess that's the main way. So,
right.
Just got Blink. Maybe they could force fights with that, but even if you gank one, Tinker can just split push unless you kill him. Mirana can help get him out of trouble. If you don't go on the Centaur, he can just ult and Tinker can run away.
Right.
And even if you kill one, the Mirana can split push. So
agreed. I don't
know what they're gonna do.
I mean, if we look at key item progression on these heroes, Razor has an Aquila.
Also, this Mirana's fucking Sing Sing. Like, look at these arrows. Not farming very well, but hitting the arrows, which is what really counts.
Exactly. Like, there are no big item pickups on this entire Radiant squad currently. I don't know what Razor's saving up for. He's about to lose some of this gold.
Stomp on 2. This is big. Fingers there. The plays. The mech. He's still alive. Gets dunked.
Gets dunked.
There was a Zeus ult, but they just couldn't, like, if you're Zeus, you have to wait for the right moment, and they just weren't low enough. So honestly, like, sometimes those are the big plays, like when you're watching a Zeus player, is not wasting your ult. Because I tend to be like, oh, fuck it. throw the ult out. But if you're not actually gonna get a kill for sure, or set up a teammate to get one immediately, then once you waste it, they can pop their magic wands, salve, mech, use earn charges and back off for a few seconds, and then if you don't burst them, the hero's not very scary when everyone's a full HP.
Right. It's really, and then the bane of all Zeus is a pipe. You don't want to give them the chance to just pop what they're going to use. You want to,
dude, it's fine. Just
you want to be scared.
Madness Basher.
You gotta save it. You gotta make them fear the Zeus constantly. You want them running back to base in tension.
You want to stand middle lane where they have vision of you and just keep on casting your ult and cancel it before it actually goes off. That's why intimidation fake ults.
Yes.
But yeah, this Tinker, he had a really good start. Danivus had the really strong level, like level 6 ult around like 7-8 minutes, and ever since then, this Tinker's been free farming.
Danivus well on his way to his Aghanim Scepter. He's only about 1,200 gold away.
Yeah, let's do some math crafting here, and we might have action, but this Zeus ult, if he has Ag's level 2 ult, 540 damage on everyone, and Pugna's pretty tanky, 1148. Tree's pretty tanky. Bloodseeker's squishy, actually, because he's got phase 4-step.
Squishier than the Pugna. That's rare.
Necrobook is really good on Bloodseeker, by the way.
Oh gosh, it's so good.
I think I went that on a game we were public.
Dude, yeah, I think we still lost.
We fucking lost because I was...
Well, we lost like 7 games that night in a row.
That way we played Captain's Draft, guys, and I didn't realize that when the timer runs out, you actually don't get to pick anymore for the rest of your picks.
Right.
Like in Captain's mode, if your bonus time runs out, you random 1 pick.
Right.
Captain's Draft, you random all the picks after that.
So we played it off like you meant to. I was like, yeah, we meant to pick the Bloodseeker. There's a lot. Silence works good against their team. They have a timber saw. We need to silence him. That's why we picked him.
Yeah, exactly.
And no one questioned us.
And their CG mid, good blink initiation. Danivus, no! Save him!
Oh, and the rupture. And the life
so
wall.
dead. He's so
Oh, and the force staff to finish him off.
Our hero has fallen. The end times are near for the Dire Squad.
The Centaur is so tanky.
Oh, they're fighting a March.
Oh, but he'll get dunked.
This Tinker's still alive, though. That's the key. Pops the March. They're diving through March and taking a lot of damage.
Yes, they are.
If you don't focus Tinker, you might get 1 or 2 kills, but you're not pushing. No pipe. No mech yet. The tree's going for one, but still needs that recipe.
Yeah, he just has a headdress recipe.
Can I just say, like, I don't get people who enjoy playing tree, unless they like play carry tree.
Tree can be fun.
You get off on cock blocking people, not on playing Dota.
Well, but maybe that's what I get off on.
So you're a sadist.
Kind of.
Okay.
At times. It's just really enjoyable to like. Okay, so it's kind of like that mother complex. Like when you're in pubs, people overextend all the time. They go too far, and you can be like.
By the way,
oh,
Brian's the house mom.
It's like
he
oh,
like cooks and like bathes everybody.
That's okay. You dive their tier 2 tower at 3 minutes trying to get a kill. There's no way you're gonna get. It'll be okay. Here's some armor.
It's fine.
It's fine. I like that. It's kind of just it's foolproofing your pub match. And then after 20 minutes, you become absolutely worthless.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
And
find that
that's
hero
not fun.
boring.
He is boring.
He's real. Like the pleasure you get from playing tree is like, it's all psychological. Like the hero's not innately that exciting to play. Like, ooh, I use living armor at the perfect moment.
Well, okay, you can get some really sick living armors off.
But it's like you can't miss. You just have to time it right, which is okay.
It can be kind of hard. I'm not saying he's Marana in terms of like skill ceiling, but he's fun.
I like I like button mashers. Like I like Tinker a lot because you're just like constantly like spamming your hotkeys.
I always feel like I'm not doing enough. I always feel like I'm like.
Well, yeah, it's like StarCraft except it's not overwhelming. StarCraft is like I know I'll always be shit. Tinker, I'm like, it's one hero. I could in theory be decent at him someday, but.
Remember, you've played. How long have you played Dota? 9.5, 10 years.
Not quite.
Not
like,
quite
like
that long.
8
years? Okay.
8, 9 years.
I'm like coming up on my 2-year anniversary. So.
That makes me feel really sad.
It should.
I haven't like won the international yet. I fucking played this game 7 years longer than you. Jesus, dude. But yeah, I mean, overall game pretty slow and patient from both teams. If you're the Dire side, just keep on farming. You split push with the Tinker. Yep. You farm your Zeus, you farm your Marana, and you take this late, and you win late because, well, they're hitting arrows, and more importantly, like, what are these heroes gonna do? What is a Razor with Treads and a Killer gonna do?
He keeps saving up this gold. I don't know what he's going. He's had 2,000 gold. 3 minutes ago, there was a team fight mid. He had 2,000 gold, and then he died.
There's nothing he can go. Like, if you get Shadow Blade, Tinker can still just TP out. Has no stuns.
Agreed. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of Ag's Razor, but I don't think that's what he's going for. Else he would have already bought components.
Yeah,
Ag's he bought something. What did he buy?
He's
going Ags. He just saved it for a very long time. Okay.
Hasn't he died several times?
Yes.
Since
he had 2,000 gold mid, and like 13, like 3 or 400 of it was like unreliable, and he lost it. And he's not even getting the good components. He's getting Ogre Club's okay, but
Ogre Club point booster.
Get that point booster, man. You gotta get that point booster.
So much value.
So much value.
It really is a high value item.
If you're gonna build Ags, you need to get your point booster first on almost every hero.
Missing bottom.
Danivus is close to his Ags though,
No,
and Zeus Ags is actually a big deal this game.
It's a huge deal. And Danivus went point booster first. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He's not one of those scrub razors.
Our hero ain't no scrub.
No, he's not.
He's the real god of lightning. Even though he looks like a little bitch. Like
even though he looks like gosh.
Look at this guy. He's pathetic.
He does need a model rework.
Yeah, is the idea that he looks like shit, but he's not.
That's the point of the lore, that he was made human.
Yeah,
it's like Hera got pissed off at him, having sex with everyone, so they made him into a human. And Marana's gonna fall.
Dude, that was a 3-hero Blink Centaur.
Oh, this life drain.
Where's our
Pugna?
Tinker? Where the fuck is Tinker?
Pugna sucking our hero off.
Jesus.
Dire's
Gave him
bottom
the
tower
suck.
is
Sucked
under
him off so
attack.
hard he fell over.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Really, Brian?
What?
This
the
lowbrow,
truth.
lowbrow Alabama humor.
It's the best humor.
The first time
Ugh.
I saw you.
Dude, there's so many fingers going around. Like, everyone's getting fingered and sucked off. It's just...
It's
too much.
They're gonna push bottom.
too
now.
much.
That was, yeah, pretty bad fight
Dire's
for the
bottom
Dire
tower
side, as
has
you could
fallen.
imagine.
That's what happened.
Yet the
Radiant's
game's still
top
very
tower is
close
under
overall.
attack.
It is.
Gold experience even.
Radiant's top tower
Master
has
Chef
fallen.
has got his S&Y finished on the Bloodseeker.
Dire's bottom tower
This
is
is actually a
under
very
attack.
good item for Bloodseeker. Force Staff, I like S&Y on Bloodseeker. You need move speed on him. You need a little bit of tank on him. The maim is good if you're chasing people.
It's good unless your opponents just use
Dire's
TP
bottom
spells.
tower
That's a good
has
point.
fallen.
What would you if you are this Bloodseeker, what do you pick? If you're a Master Chef.
Well, hold on, because we have a big fight
Oh!
breaking out. Mino, he's gonna jump in. He gets the stun off
Oh,
onto.
wonderful.
Where's the follow up? The suck is there. Pugna doing work, but in
Oh!
comes the March, the Zeus ult, the triple
Oh.
kill from EJ.
It's so much damage.
This support Zeus, dude. I'd be so mad right now. 9 assists, 6 kills. This should
It's
be
alright.
like 10 kills.
It's alright, he's almost got this
10
Ags
kills,
done.
5 assists.
He's gonna get him some kills here in a second. As soon as he gets his Ags finished. Oh, and here it is. Now's the time for him to
Item of
steal
ma-
those kills from Tinker.
Item of many kills. Yeah.
Exactly. But yes, if you're Master Chef, what do you go instead of S&Y? What's your build? I know you like Necro, but
Necro 3, I like it, especially if you're up against any Invis heroes, like when you're playing against Bounty Hunter, Clinks it's really good against.
Marana with a
Marana.
Yeah.
It's good if you want to split push, because Bloodseeker doesn't push well. And Radiance is
Radiant's
not a good
bottom
Bloodseeker
tower
item
is
most
under
games.
attack.
Because if you can win with Radiance Bloodseeker, you can win with like anything, basically,
It's true.
is my feeling. So I also like Yule Scepter a lot to cancel TPs. We'll see yet another arrow from Logical Scope.
Gosh, these arrows.
Let me look at my item list. What else do I like on Bloodseeker? Shadowblade's a good like snowball item. I actually think Blade Mail is very underrated, because if you have it and people think they can take the fight, Bloodseeker's deceptively tanky. He's got decent strength gain and pretty decent base HP.
Right.
Like he's gone Phase Boots, 4-step, and now he's gone Sanjayasha. He still has 1500 HP at level 13. For an agility hero, that's not bad at all.
No, it's not.
So BKB is good too. I mean, but that's a boring choice. I like Yules and Necro a lot on him.
Dude, Yules. I love Yules on every hero. I just go phase drum Yules on every hero. It works.
Every hero?
Every hero.
Is
It
under
works.
attack.
It can work.
Is it good on
Treant Protector, yes.
No, it's not good.
Dude, you can Yule someone from afar and then leech seed them because it's got such a small range.
Our
Come
Zeus has
on.
Ags, dude.
He does have Ags.
This is gonna be bad. There's a Hex up on the Tinker.
Ugh.
In comes the Axe. He gets a call on 3. That's an amazing call, but there's
is.
no follow-up at all.
all.
That's
He
a
is
feed. Amazing feed, I should say. Where's the rearm? Oh, Lion?
Clearly
Lion?
distorted, just standing still, taking those. Oh! Double kill with the brand new Ags Zeus Ultimate.
Got him, boys. By the way, if you're ever playing against Bloodseeker, disable auto attack in your options. It's under game. Yeah. Turn this shit off, or you will feed. Because your hero's going to keep on trying to run while you rupture.
The more you know. With
Yeah.
Beyond the Summit.
No, I've lost games from that shit, dude. Well, because in Dota 1, the stop command actually works. When you
Right.
stop or hold position, you not stop. When you hold position, you don't move.
Right.
At all. In Dota 2, you stop and then you immediately like reset your cycle, and then you'll
Yes.
try and move the next opportunity, like someone comes in aggro
Right.
range. So.
And now they fixed that sometimes when you cast a spell, you would try to auto attack.
okay.
They actually fixed that, and you can turn
for
it off
auto
now.
attack off. you're
Yes.
saying. Okay.
So that was a problem because sometimes you would TP somewhere, and then you would try to auto attack, and instead they've actually fixed it where that's not a problem. Because I've had that happen to me multiple times. I've been like, wait, why am I auto attacking? I have auto attack turned off, and they fixed
You know
it.
what?
Which is
You know what problem happened a lot in the beta that drove me insane? There's a point in the beta. All right, these trees are a great example. If you look like right here,
Mhm.
the radiant, like these trees right around here.
Right.
If someone is blocking your path, but you don't have vision of them in Dota 1, your hero paths with the vision it has,
Yes.
as we might see Taker go down. But meaning, if the game doesn't know a hero's there, it keeps on trying to run that direction until it sees that something obstructs the path.
Right.
In Dota 2, the way it worked before was it paths with full game knowledge. Like, it paths with map hack.
Right.
So someone's blocking your path, it immediately turns around when you try to move in the trees. So you're like, so you're here, you right-click through the trees, shortest path is this way, but instead it fucking runs around and you feed like a fucking noob, and you're like, what is going on?
The early pathing.
That drove me insane for a while.
No,
Especially
yeah.
on Shadow Fiend, because Shadow Fiend's all about the direction you're facing to raise, and when you have pathing bugs, it really fucks the hero up.
Dude, like I played a game of Shadow Fiend the other day, and I was doing terrible with my races because I'm actually playing on good internet now, and so I'm used to playing with a little bit of lag because I'm playing on like wireless, on bad internet connection, and all of a sudden everything's so snappy. I'm used to playing with everything kind of clunky feeling. I know Shadow Fiend's kind of a clunky hero as a whole.
Are you maladapted?
I'm maladapted. Like I'm used to like having a little bit of a delay, and so my races were kind of sloppy. But I picked up and I did okay. I'm not gonna say I'm a very good Shadow Fiend player because I'm not, but that's better.
Our Mirana has Manta, our Zeus has Ags, and 1900 gold. Refresher should be in the works. Maybe I actually kind of like a value Veil pickup in general, and they've got a lot of nuke. They have a lot of nuke damage. Tinker, Zeus, Mirana's decent nuke damage. Lion's a lot. Centaur is like okay, and they've got an E-blade, so I would not mind a value Veil at all. But we'll see what he goes for. Either way, the only thing the Dire Squad needs to do is take a good fight. If they do that, they will win. I mean, gold experience is close, but hero lineup a lot stronger.
This is the kind of Tinker you dream of having on your team.
Well, he had a lot of help though.
He had a lot of help.
Tri-lane, and he got fed kills from that first Zeus.
I agree, but like Sheep, Blade, Bots, Blink, like that's great. I guess at 33 minutes, it's not that fantastic, but like.
It's pretty damn good.
It's pretty damn good, and Tinker's so high skill cap they usually never.
His CS is kind of low, but his kill score is really good. 8-1 and 10. Like a good Tinker at this point probably has like I'd say 250 to 280 CS.
Right.
If he's involved, if he's just AFK farming, which generally is not a good playstyle on Tinker, you can have like easily 10 CS a minute. But
is under attack.
He's probably losing because you're Tinker and you're stealing all the. I was talking about vacuum cleaner farmers today.
Yes.
I mentioned that to Andrew or Zyori, and Timbersaw's a vacuum cleaner.
He is.
But Tinker is the #1 vacuum cleaner because he can farm every lane. Like Prophet's kind of bad, but the ult has a cooldown. Tinker has no cooldown.
Yeah, I played some Tinker games where people got mad at me because I was basically just stealing all the farm off the entire map. And I wasn't
Sometimes
playing
the best
well.
thing you can do as Tinker is not take farm.
Right.
It's as weird as that sounds. It's
Well,
a hard lesson to learn. Though.
Danivus, so he's not going for the refresher. It looks like he's got the ultimate orb pickup. What is he going to be going for?
Hex.
Hex would be
Hex
a
is
wonderful
good here.
choice.
Lincoln's is good. There's your Zeus ult. Does a lot of damage. They're fighting in the Marge. Everybody's melting. Pugna tries to deliver the suck, but it doesn't have the same impact anymore. Big lightning strikes coming out, and Danivus struts up. He's standing next to Axe. The little man beating down the big man. Doesn't get dunked. Turns it around. Slam him down. See ya. Double kill from the Mirana. He's tanky, man. 1700 health.
Ag's ultimate orb on Zeus with his decent strength gain. He's got he's got 73 strength. It's a lot.
And he's like hasted or invis half the fight with Mirana and Centaur backing him up. Pretty legit.
Very much that.
Apparently you're so southern it hurts.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'm gonna have to like disaffect it.
Brian actually can camouflage himself.
I can try. I can camouflage. I can get rid of it a little bit.
You can do like the completely neutral accent of like a New Jersey, like Mid-Atlantic is like the most neutral accent.
Yeah, it's really hard to do. I'm not that good at it. I can kind of try, but
you can do like a general like Midwestern accent
kind
pretty
of.
well.
Not really. It's kind of hard. I have to like cut everything off. I have to talk like this, like with half my mouth moving.
Radiant's bottom
hard.
Is it really that hard?
It's really hard. I have to talk like a full octave higher than I normally do.
It's not a. Dude, I have a deep voice.
It's not a full
I mean, I do.
It's not a full octave higher,
Yeah.
but like, it's hard. It's difficult. I can talk with a Texas accent. You know how you do a Texas accent?
No, let's do accents because they're just rushing now, and they're fucking out of control at this point.
A Texas accent's really easy because it's just a Southern accent, except you don't move your mouth. It's real easy.
Real easy.
You can do the George Bush accent. You just have a Southern accent and you start moving your mouth. It's real easy.
If you could see his, Do we want to go to the camera? feel like we could see. Let's see the difference.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to.
No, do it now.
Okay.
Do Southern
So
accent.
a Southern accent is just normal accent. Then a Texas accent is when you're talking a Southern accent, but you don't move your mouth much. You stop moving your mouth. You move your mouth a little bit, but it's just less. You just do that Matthew McConaughey thing where you talk out the side of your mouth all the time. You just lean back. You're always on one shoulder, and you talk out the side of your mouth.
Are you saying Texans are like?
No. I'm just saying that's what a Texan accent is.
Do Alabamans, do like the Deep South have a problem with Texans?
Not really.
Oh, we see a big fight break out, but yeah, this Tinker's huge.
Oh, the finger.
What's the most satisfying spill in Dota 2?
The most Manivoid. Easy. It's just because that animation is so beautiful and like.
Well, the new Manivoid maybe.
Well, no, old Manivoid even was fantastic because like. It takes a little bit of skill. Like I mean, it's a point and click, but the more mana someone's missing, the more damage it does. That animation is so beautiful. The sound is perfect. Ugh. Getting off a good Mana Void is cathartic, man. It's cathartic.
Yeah, you're. I didn't realize you were a big carry player, actually.
I'm a huge carry. I mean, the thing is I'm like willing to play any role. I'm just best at carry, which I'm sure everyone thinks they're best at carry.
No. Most people who aren't numbskulls realize that their like ability to farm is pretty shit and their mechanics aren't that good.
I'm actually okay at farming. The game we played where I played Luna, my farm was decent.
Yeah.
I got 5 slotted at a fairly decent time to be 5 slotted.
No,
like
I was surprised.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, you're actually farm. What's going on?
I can play carry decently well because like as a support I just feed late game. I just don't know when to not go in. That's my problem.
Is it Arkansas or Arkansas?
It's Arkansas. Arkansas?
Why is it not Arkansas?
No one says Arkansas.
But why is it not? Like it's literally they took Kansas and they tacked on an AR.
Right, but like that's not
why
how
does that
works.
change the way it's pronounced?
Because Arkansas sounds terrible. Like no one wants to be like Kansas but with a prefix. No one wants to be Kansas.
So
period.
New England, New York. I mean,
that's not a prefix. That's a
it's a prefix. Yes, it
no,
is.
A prefix is that's one word.
Yeah, it's not attached.
It's a qualifier. Like new is a qualifier.
Yeah.
Is the Southerner really gonna have to teach you about grammar?
Yeah, apparently, because we don't have this problem where I'm from.
Mm.
I'm from fucking.
Oh, we have the refresher.
Jersey.
We have the refresher up on Pugna.
Please report.
Refresher Pugna. We're gonna see these double netherworts coming out. I don't see any other reason because refresher life drain is. I mean, you can double suck, but like that doesn't really do anything because it has no cooldown with Ags.
Please report Pugna.
This is really bad, actually.
Dude, he's their most far hero. Like Axe, well, Axe is slightly ahead, but Axe is useless at this point.
Refresher's just refresher.
This is a hex. This is a hex.
Okay, you can decrep 2 people. You
no,
can put
no,
2
this
netherworts
is
down.
fucking bad.
No, it's terrible. I'm trying to justify it, kind of. I agree, it's terrible, but I'm trying to get inside the mind. You got to get in that trench mentality.
People got really mad at me today for trying to explain EE's E-Blade.
Yeah.
Like, I was really annoying how LD wouldn't just call it a shitty build. I was like, yeah, it was kind of a shitty build, and I said that, but it's like, I want to understand, like, he's a good player, so
No.
either he's trolling or he thinks it's good and he could be wrong.
There's this weird catch-22 where half the fans in Dota don't want you to ever be negative about players. It's like, oh, we don't want you to, like, question players' decisions so much because it's negative, and you want to talk about how well players are playing. You know, you don't want to focus on the negative stuff. But then the other half is like, why don't you call him out for this terrible item decision? Oh my God! So
why don't we lynch him?
Exactly.
Can we just get to the part where we straighten him up?
So it's like the best thing to do is be like, oh, okay, I can see where this is a good item choice without saying.
But this is not that time.
So you don't want to like just like masturbate over him, but you don't want to. You also don't want to like slam him hard because he's a good player. Like Eternal Envy is a player who makes the he might make bad decisions sometimes, but he always, at least in his head, has some justified reason why it would work. He always thinks things through.
Man, this Mirana so fucking legit.
Man.
Look at the arrows.
Throw arrow,
There's
hit
a
arrow,
Zeus
man.
ult. There's a Zeus ult. This is gonna be bad.
Oh.
It's gonna be real bad.
Oh.
Got him, boys. Slam him down. Jam him in. Dunk him as well. 3 dead. 4 to fall. See ya. That's a team wipe. That's a fucking team wipe.
It sure is.
Dude, that Zeus ult didn't work.
It really did. And he is going for this sheep stick, and he's going to have it quite soon.
Yeah, if you don't flame a player when someone thinks they should be flamed, then you're not you're masturbating over them. It's like,
Exactly.
There's no fucking in between. Wait,
No.
wait, what just happened to my screen?
I'm not sure. Oh, you went to the showcase view.
No, but I was like, I ended up like zoomed in on the ground when I closed
Radiant's
it.
middle
Interesting.
tower is under attack.
Anyway,
So, I
So
think
they're gonna
they
push
fucked
high
you
ground.
on, dude.
I'm pretty sure.
Radiant's
We fucking won, team.
Our hero prevailed. I'm waiting for somebody to send us a loser replay.
Oh, dude, I would do that. I would troll really hard. I would send you the game where I
Like
fed
just
like a scrub.
straight down mid.
And I would send you, like, I would give you a description of, like, how well I played. And be like, oh, I got all these items, and I got all these kills. And then you get into the game, and you'd, like, be ready. Like, you talk about, like, you would start the game talking about how well you're going to do. Like, maybe I did well in the laning stage. And you're like, oh, he's going to, you know, he's well on his way to doing well. And then I die 7 times in a row.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
But you got a bunch of kills.
Wait, what?
Like, how far do you take it? Is it like you still have a good kill score, or you're just a nincompoop?
No, like, complete nincompoop. Like, I'm going for the long con.
That's like the short con, though, because people find out real fast that you're a fucking idiot.
I mean, okay, well, the long con in that, like, you read and you think it's going to be, well, I guess it's not that long of a con. But it's a con. That's
Yeah.
the important part.
So, I mean, they took one lane of Rex. They have Tinker. E-Blade dig on 1.
Yeah.
They lost Danivus.
Oh,
mid.
Danivus falls.
I definitely. I was like, yeah.
This is
he's
his first
fine.
death in like 20 minutes, though. He hasn't died in a very long time.
Yeah, that was a feat.
Don't be so harsh on our hero, David.
I mean, teams pushing bottom, teams retreating to
Radiant's
base.
bottom tower is under attack.
I love you, buddy. But that was a feat.
So Tinker, he's just man fighting, just pushing this down with just raw right click. He's gonna shoot those rockets.
It's okay. He's almost got his double ward up.
Oh man. this
I mean,
button.
double ward
Radiant's
is the
bottom
most.
tower
That's
has
definitely the most
fallen.
legit reason to get it.
No, it is. But like the thing is, like you'd use it against a Zeus, maybe a Tinker. Okay, Tinker's gonna use a lot of abilities, a lot of mana. He's gonna refresh and try to use it a lot. But it's still not doing that much.
He could just have a hex.
Right.
He refreshed. He gets the double ward off. But first of all, they don't have to fight here. The problem with Pugna ward is like they could just back the fuck off unless you're sieging base or throne when they need to defend, but they don't.
Oh, and see, he dies.
And they're just fighting under the ward anyway. They kill one. There's still one alive, and no, everyone's getting slammed.
See, if I'm Tinker, as soon as I see 2 lines of green coming at my face from those wards, I'm just done. I'm just
What
going
is
to
this
leave.
fucking Tinker doing? Like, there's just food mid.
He's really trying. He just wants to kill this treant, and that's not
EJ?
going to happen.
Comes back in. There's the hex. Dunk him. Dunk him.
Master Chef.
Blink. E-Blade.
Oh, and Mino's going to steal the kill. As he should.
Well, EJ didn't take what was his.
No, that's
if
true.
you're Tinker, you just take all the kills. Or you
This is
feed.
true.
So they took one lane of Rex, 20k gold lead, 30k experience lead. Should be over. Like they should be able to win the game.
I think that's fair.
I'm a little angry at Danivus though. He didn't go for the refresher.
Oh, he's going for it now. He's got the purse.
I don't like this like team play build. That's weak pub Dota.
Yeah, exactly. He plays Zeus
What is this,
for
a team game?
anything but to steal kills. But it's meant. I've been proud of how he's performed. He's not been using the ult to steal kills. He's using it to initiate when he should. Because sometimes the good thing in a Zeus is to go ahead and get the ult off, so you can know you can get the full team damage. So the team fight's going to go
No,
your way.
It's a good item. I'm just
Right.
I don't approve.
Well, I'm saying like using your ult at the beginning of a fight instead of the end of the fight is sometimes good because you know you're going to get that much damage off regardless.
Yeah.
So you can swing the team fight in your favor.
Yeah,
And so
but
it's
you
a selfless thing
could
to
have
do.
2 ults and get all the kills for yourself.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Eh.
Like you play Zeus to secure kills, not to win the game. That's the hero's goal.
That's true.
But yeah, no, they're in good shape, and they could lose probably 4 or 5 really bad fights because they have Tinker,
Right. That's still
and
be
they'd still
completely
be
fine.
in good shape.
I mean, losing this middle racks is just really hard. It's really difficult to come back from that.
I hate how you can't draw on the. Why can't you draw on the ground unless you're in an active game? But you can draw on the map. Yes. What? Oh, another Mirana arrow.
Oh man,
Jesus.
this Mirana.
On point.
Nolan Ryan over here.
It really is Nolan Ryan.
The finger's coming
a
in.
Texan before our time.
There you go.
4 dead, triple kill, and Sometimes when Mirana hits arrow, you just need to fucking run and say, "See ya, buddy," and they're like, "No, let's go help him." Feed.
I think that's another thing I do as a support is I try to stick around and save my allies too much. I'm like, oh, I'm the Crystal Maiden. My carry just like got arrowed, and it's us 2 against 5. I should try to help.
Well,
And
yeah,
there's
your
no-
support. You should try to.
I mean, you should try to help, but when the odds are like, there's no way he's
Why
going to do
is
anything but
Why
die.
the fuck is his Dagon 3 in the stash?
Dude, that bottle. He's getting that soul ring value.
No, but he TP'd out without the Dagon. Like, okay, if you want to use it to be more
Radiant's
Fisher-based,
bottom
that's
Okay.
fine.
tower is
But
under
Oh, he
attack.
TP'd without
yeah,
that.
he was like fighting without his Dagon.
I see what he's doing.
Come on. No, it's
Dude,
I'm
this,
nitpicking.
I'm not this
Radiant
pro as
structures
Tinker. I've
are
played Tinker maybe 8
fortified.
times. This whole like keeping the
Radiant's
bottle in the
bottom
stash
tower
is
is under
I've never
attack.
done that. I just sell it. I'm really bad apparently.
It's pretty. It's like you sell it, you get
Radiant's
300 gold.
bottom
Yeah.
tower has
So
fallen.
is it really worth it?
It's not
Rarely.
worth selling it. I just
If
never.
you can complete a hex or something, and it's like a time when you need a hex, then it's actually worth it. But most times,
Radiant's
it's not.
I've
bottom
just never
tower
like
is
kept something in
fallen.
the stash because I want to use it when I go back to base. Like that's never occurred to me.
Where's the? Oh, can't quite. The fountain diving.
Oh,
It's close.
he's trying so hard. EJ, he's getting sucked off really hard. He's gonna get away
He's getting sucked off really hard.
really hard. That's a lot of suck. That. I mean, if you didn't have the ags, the refresher would make a little more sense because then you could suck right away. You could get the double ward and the no cooldown on the suck.
Our resident expert on sucking. Jesus.
Okay, we're gonna see the double wards here. Let's see if they do anything at all, and they don't. The team runs away. So we see the
Make it
value of
funny.
stuff. Oh,
That's what happens when you bring the Dagon with you.
Ugh,
You gem fools. Where's the gem though?
that jam.
No fucking gem.
We're really close to this refresher orb on Danivus, though. We've got the Oblivion staff. We've got the Perseverance. We're just waiting on that recipe about.
Damn it, Brian! You made me miss a kill.
Oh,
Like wanted to check his inventory. I should have just clicked him once, but
sorry.
I blame you anyway.
It's peer pressure,
Meanwhile,
man. It's pure pressure, man. End.
so the best part about pub games is when someone says end, and
Radiant's
then
middle tower
immediately
is
they
under
all
attack.
like aggressively defend all 3 lanes at once.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I understand that when I'm in that situation, I kind of want teams to
Radiant's
just
top
end it.
tower has fallen.
I just want them to end. But, like, they do that, and then you go to push racks, and you're being careless, and all of a sudden 5 heroes come out of the fountain to defend, and you're like, what? I'm just trying to end the game. What are you doing? I also like flaming your teammates when you're obviously at the same MMR.
Radiant's top
I love
tower
that.
is
Because
under
you are
attack.
literally, you've played enough games that Valve has decided pretty accurately that you're at about the same skill level. But yet you'll call your teammates noobs.
No. If people are partied, that's not true.
That's okay.
If you're
maybe
solo
not.
queue. If you're solo.
But then if you're like, if you're like scrubbing down
Radiant's top
and like
barracks are under attack.
going down.
Buy your
to, like,
refresher,
friends.
my friend. It's not
Get
too
it?
late.
Do it. I want to see a tower. I want to see a fountain like.
The Dire
I wanna
Dead?
now
s-
have
oh,
Refresher?
oh, here it is.
He's only got one though. He's got to wait
Middle tower has
15
fallen.
seconds. I don't think he has time. Maybe just barely.
No, I think he can't. I think he can get it off.
Yeah, he has time.
Radiant's
He can
But
get
they
at
need
least
to,
a
like,
double kill.
They need to go hard on this fountain.
Over under a double kill. Well, you can't get over a double kill, but I think you can do it. No, no, no.
Slam him.
Wait. He's waiting for it. He's going to get it. Oh, come on. He had it off cooldown.
Danivus?
Danivus.
Dire
Oh, he could have stolen that last kill.
What?
A team player to the very end. To the very end, man. We should. You're in the. Your heart's in the wrong place, man. You can't.
I
be-
want to see frags, man. 11, 4, 21. That should be like 34 and 2.
those assists, man.
No, he played really well though.
He played extremely reported.
I tried to report
replied.
everyone else, but I couldn't. So guys, that's gonna wrap up our. Oh, there we go. XSplit's giving me issues, but that's gonna wrap up our first game. I think we'll do at least 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, I'm down for
Go
as
for
many
it.
as you want to do tonight. I have stamina.
I can test that. It's only 11:30. I gotta cast in like 8.5 hours.
Yeah.
But I want to thank once again Daniel McNamara, Danivus. You can follow him at twitter.com/Danivus. He is an Australian up-and-coming caster.
He
and
is.
Big thanks for supporting our project. I'm sorry for the delay, but I hope you still enjoyed the cast nonetheless.
We got to do it up here in heaven. I hope he's proud of that.
Yeah, this is the.
I really considered during the cast today, like coming up and standing behind y'all with the Beyond the Summit T-shirt and just smiling.
You know what's funny is this is the 3rd floor, and the main studio is going to be on the 1st floor.
Right. So that's hell, and this is heaven.
Yeah, so the best one is hell. And
Yeah, and the middle floor is
shitty
purgatory.
ones-
We all sleep in purgatory.
we all sleep. But Daniel, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Really appreciate your support. Hope you enjoyed the cast. And on that note, guys, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with another replay very soon. Stay tuned.
That was fun.